for it. So the first one, just a review, even though we did take this test on this, I just want to make sure that we understand and can go through as far as determining the slope. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, when we wanted to identify the slope, and remember the slope, besides looking at what exactly just using the slope formula, remember what the slope represents is the change in your y and the change in the x coordinates between any 2 points. Well, the any 2 points right here are negative 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, positive 2. So what we want to do is be able to say, what is the change in the y coordinates over the change in the x coordinates? And remember, when we talked about change, we're looking for the difference. So slope, which a lot of times we represent with m, has the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. But basically, we're just looking at how between these 2 points, how much does the y coordinates change and how much does the x coordinates change? To find change, just like I mentioned, Mackenzie, if I said it was 80 degrees last week and it's 60 degrees this week, the change is 20 degrees, right? So we're subtracting to determine the change. So we need to first make sure we label our coordinates. And I'll use the subscripts just to differentiate between the y coordinates and the x coordinates. Now to find the change, I just plug them in. 2 minus 5 divided by negative 4 minus negative 3. The most important thing why we're going to go over this again, because we still had some problems, a couple of the mistakes that I had on your test with students were flipping this. They had the change in the x coordinates over the change in the y coordinates. Make sure you remember it's the change in the y over the change in the x. And also remember, when you guys are doing this, which we're going to get some more practice with, the reason why I wanted to go over this again is please remember, even though I stated it, when you guys are entering in terms, especially negative ones, make sure you include them with parentheses, because negative 4 minus a negative 3, that has a double negative. So therefore, my final answer is negative 3 over positive 1, over negative 1, which is just going to equal a positive 3, which will be your slope. OK?